You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey, Robbie, you're back. Hold on, got an echo. I want to slide over. Oh boy. Hey, Amy. Got it. Oh, I got it. Never mind. I pushed it. Can you guys see Ken?
Yeah.
There he is. There he is. There we go. Okay.
Robbie's thinking, I came back from Orlando for this? What a mistake.
Robbie, wasn't sure.
It's nice to see John and Ken for sure. So it's nice to see everybody.
Oh, thanks, Robbie. Wasn't sure if you're going to make it back in time, bro.
Yeah, we got back late last night, so I'm good to go.
It was a teary-eyed farewell, man.
I heard there was.
I saw the pictures. It was moving.
I heard there was a pic of you and Robbie or Travis on a roller coaster.
No, we were on the slingshot, the thing that like sends you up and down.
God. I won't even get on that, man. Are you kidding me?
I did it twice. I was so scared the first time, and I was exhilarated after, so I did it again. And the video's up on YouTube. There's 2 of them, so it was awesome. It was great.
And there's a great picture of him hugging Spilios, and it's like when a father hugs their child because he comes up to about here on John. And I thought to myself, man, I love that. He's like, I love this guy, and I'm like, aw.
All right, so as you can see, we finally have Ken HAESER here. Ken's been battling something, right? Yeah, an inner ear infection.
Yeah. The bad news is he's transitioning to writing, so we're just going to watch him type for now. Sorry, everybody.
No, he writes freehand on lined paper. What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Imagine that, like a big loose leaf notebook, and he starts writing. Paddle 1. Oh no!
All right. So to start off the show, Ken has again. We have the Ken Cam. Ken is again graciously enough. And Ronald, guess what? I really didn't see Ken. We were hoping the show was going to take place 2 weeks ago. So Ken finally has the copies of the original art that you purchased. All right, just want to make sure you know that. So I'm sure Ken will be working on when he can.
On that off because I'm still hearing your back.
There's always a little bit of.
We can't
turn it all the way off.
No, that's cool, man. As long as it's
all right, so Kenneth Bird, good to hear that you're doing okay. All right, so to start off the show, Ken has again graciously offered to draw something for us live, so you guys can see it happen. But what we need, so what did I give you there? We got a ASM.
Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, good old-fashioned X-Men, Doomed, and Detective.
All right, so we have 2 DC, 2 X-Men. Now, Ken's fast, but usually with all the banter and our distractions, he can only get 1, maybe 2 done at tops. But I brought a choice so we can kind of have Punisher versus Peacemaker. John, gee, shocker.
I love that right now, man. I should be the superior
creative,
Spider-Man.
But what do you want on it? That's the problem. So creative's already claimed it. Sight Unseen, Commander in Beef. We have a Joker actually tonight, done by Ken. So
not only
Ron, I have no idea.
Ken, we have done by Ken. So
so we do have. Okay, Marcus, that's never gonna happen.
Marcus, man, no.
Man, it's like a dog with a bone, dude.
I know,
he never
man.
forgets a thing.
Something about copper tone and like a
squirrel.
squirrel.
The squirrel comes from the old story. Remember Staten Island, squirrel? Yeah, that whole story. But Commander in Beef. We'll get to that, but we want to make a decision. All right, so Creative Keep, Sight Unseen has claimed ASM and X-Men. If you're serious, what do you want, Creative? All right, fair enough. You'll share with Ron, but I still need a suggestion. What do we want on these? So, okay, I think right now we're gonna go with the ASM and the X-Men because Creative Keep is interested. So, all right. So you guys gotta let me know, or otherwise I'm gonna let John pick, and we all know how that goes.
And you're gonna get a copy of the Superior Spider-Man because that's the Spider-Man I like.
I'll tell you this: I've never, I don't think, as far as I can remember, seen Ken do Apocalypse. I think that would be an excellent one for the X-Men one. Excellent for X-Men.
All right. So how do we feel about Apocalypse, people?
With a bad face.
Pretty much.
How do we feel about Apocalypse? If we get enough yeses, then we may run with that.
No, why don't we do a 20th Century Fox version where it's Apocalypse? You got to think, man.
I like the White Rabbit suggestion out there too, because that would work for both Spider-Man and Batman book. Because there's 2 White Rabbits. There's one in each universe, right? So that'd be an interesting one.
You know what? That's really good. I like that.
All right. So Corey Russ says let Ken pick. All right. So all right. So Creative Keep. I don't know if you're serious or not, but if you are really interested in claiming this, Ron too, kind of want some direction. Otherwise, we are going to let John pick.
No.
And yes, if it sounded like a threat, it is one. Okay.
Well, Punisher and Peacekeepers, it should just be the 2 of them pointing guns at each other. Right?
Yeah. Okay, Creative Keep. What do you want on them, buddy? You tell me. Ron, I know that you're right behind Creative Keep, so you tell me what what you guys want as well. So, want to do this at the beginning so Ken had enough time to do it before we start to pepper him with distractions. All different types.
Yeah. I like Ron's suggestion of Bishop, but then you got to go. Uh-oh.
Like a
Is that me or MJ?
Japanese
That's them.
game show.
Castle, I think they're trying to get the one.
And it's Comcastic, people.
Because he already claimed the 2 issues or the 2 books. So I don't think they're skipping you, boss.
Right. Wait, skipping who? So, Big John. So what happened was Creative Keep jumped on, offered both of them. So, sight unseen. All right, so I don't know what you guys think. Creative Keep, any ideas, buddy? Hey, Lars, man, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Marcus, because that ain't ever going to happen, buddy. All right, so I don't know, boys. John, it may be up to you, my friend. Watch, it's going to be Green Hornet on the ASM.
The first one is going to be Kato smacking Batman silly and saying, "Listen, you overexposed hack, we're done."
All right. So, connecting covers, Spidey and who else? Can you do that? All right. We can certainly do that, Creative Keep.
Yeah, you're like, you can do that, right? Meanwhile, his invoice to Nick is at like $7,000 for these 2 hours.
I'm sending that one to your house. Agent Smith. Sorry, buddy. We don't have blanks of that right now. All right. So, what do you think, guys? Spider-Man versus who?
Superior Spider-Man.
That's not what Creative Keep said. He voiced up.
Half these people don't exist anyway. They're just fake in the chat. Like 9 people.
It can't all be you. You can't type that fast. Okay, I've seen you. So, let me see here.
You want to do Spider-Man versus Spider-Man 2099?
Hold on. We're probably gonna have more demand. Okay, hold on a second, Big John.
Oh boy.
Jay, can you help out here, if you would, my friend?
I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to see where he claimed, and I don't see it. I know he put a suggestion in.
Yeah.
Ron just texted me that. Thank you, Ron. We may have missed it.
Ron, we may have missed it, buddy. It's chaos here. So all right. So Creative, you want a connecting cover, Wolverine and Spidey. Okay, so yeah, Ron just texted John. Thank you, Ron. Because, all right, so I still haven't looked.
Somebody said something about Robbie and his hair. We need like a circa late 80s, early 90s JR Jr. Robbie hair, where it's like, literally the equal size of his head.
Oh, I'll get to work
right.
on that, John. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So I see what John is saying. He's saying that when he made a suggestion, that was the claim. All right. So if Ken has enough time, it's up to you. We can't do it all on the show, but we'll try to accommodate the request.
Take him home.
Yeah. So all right, John, Big John, does that work? All right. So right now, the only one that I actually did see, so we'll do that one first, is the ASM and Wolverine. All right. And then Big John, I will get more blanks for Ken, and we will get the Punisher versus Peacemaker done.
Nice.
All right. Commander and Beef, that might have worked, but the problem is that Creative Keep wanted a connecting cover now. So I have to go in the warehouse and grab blanks and stuff and the whole kit and caboodle. All right, so now so Big John, do you want connecting covers or did you want just on one? So you got to clarify that for me, Big John. All right, so Creative Keep.
Roger Ramjet. Let's get what Lyle's looking for.
What?
Roger Ramjet, man. That's one of those characters I keep pestering Jeff Parker to write for. And he's like, dude, I have a family to feed.
All right. So for connecting covers, all right. So Creative Keep, it's this one's going to be for the connecting covers. It's going to be $199.99. So let me know if that's okay with you.
That's very cool.
All right. And Big John, connecting covers. Okay, Big John, it'll be the same to you, buddy. $199.99. So just confirm you guys are good with that. All right. Okay. So and then we're gonna do on the air the one that Creative wanted, since that's the first one I saw. So that's on me. And then Big John, if there are any more specifics that you're looking for, email me, all right, buddy, and I will forward that email to Ken. All right. So there we go.
Text you so you don't have to go through the email process.
No,
that's why Ron texted me.
No. No, all business is email.
Business.
Okay.
We're selling our buddy Ken Drop.
All right, got it, Big John. All right, so and don't forget if you have any other ideas that come along or whatever, shoot me an email, bro. All right, so cool. All right, so that's what we'll do on air. Can everybody see? They can. Awesome, cool. All right, so other than that, how you been, Ken?
Sick. Where have you been?
I know that, but other than being sick, how have you been?
Right.
Yeah. Jeez, John, you're so rude.
He's been drawing Thundercats. He just tells me you don't check out any of the social media. He's doing Thundercats. He's doing gargoyles.
Well, I was at Kings Road and dropped your name.
There we go.
All of a sudden, my buddy comes to me and says, "Hey, look, our bill seems to be a bit high." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry about that."
Oh, you didn't pay staff? No, God,
no. So we also discovered this weekend that I am officially old.
You
just discovered that, Rex?
No. I got a rude awakening, a reminder, right? So we had a team beef and beer that didn't end until 11 o'clock Friday night. Then I had already set up to see some old friends at a brewery that John recommended, which was very good, next to a barbecue place. And I had to be there at noon. So I only had 13 hours and I'm drinking again. And I realized after that I'm not in my 20s anymore and I can't really do that anymore. Okay. I'm telling you, my Sunday was just pretty much me dragging my butt around.
Well, I would definitely tell you to stay away from MegaCon as long as me and Spilio are there, because you couldn't hang with us, is what I'm saying.
I doubt I could either.
Yeah, okay. Those guys are out drinking like man. I have a lot of respect for that.
It's amazing that Travis is still alive.
Granted, we're only drinking Kool-Aid, but still, that's too much for you to handle because we put a lot of sugar in it.
It's grain and Kool-Aid.
It's Southern Kool-Aid. So
yeah, the way it's supposed to be made.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool. Lars, man, he's here. Cool. Did I say that right? So yeah, no, that was another one of John's recommendations, right next to the Whole Hog Cafe. With I like their barbecue, by the way.
Main Street in Medford has a bunch of great places for food.
Yeah, it's really changed.
Crumb Sandwich joint is down there. My buddy Dave Murray, chef, he owns.
Yeah, it's a cute little town with a main street that you can walk up and down and stuff like that. and that was brilliant. Putting the Whole Hog Cafe right next to the brewery. But,
thank you, Jay. Nobody cares about us. The Ken Cam should be like the major Canada.
Yeah, probably.
Nobody's caring about me and Rex and a bunch of books.
So it is always amazing, dude. Okay, again, he did not look up anything on his phone. He doesn't have a computer. Okay, I didn't see him measuring anything out. Okay, you're just sort of drawing,
just winging it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Commander Beef, by the way, playing the Joker.
All right, hold on. I got to get to that, Commander Beef. Give me a sec. All right, let me see. Where did I?
Maybe we'll do bidding in reverse. We'll just assign people books and send them the invoice.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
I did bring one in that somebody requested. It was the Wonder Woman versus Thor connecting one.
That was me.
I forget who called that. Is super.
That's cool.
Look
Whoever.
at that. Man,
look at that.
Hey, Preston. All right, so let's see. Commander and Beef, Batman number 100, signed with Joker cover sketch by our buddy Ken HAESER. Suggested retail of $99.99. And in honor of having our buddy Ken here, we are doing it for $65 tonight. All right, so Commander and Beef, I'm putting you in there. Robbie Roach, what's up, man? All right, Commander and
we should probably do all the Ken stuff up front so people can do that and get out of here because they don't want to hear us talk for 2 hours about comics.
Too bad. That's not how I roll.
Hey, if I gotta stay here,
I like the man's attitude. I like the way he thinks. I love the way he thinks. So, all right. So, all right, we're gonna start at the top, as always. And anything else jumps out, just go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we haven't even done like the packages yet, like the Dynamite.
Preston, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, we've got Ken doing so much stuff. He's doing covers for Dynamite. You know, I pull him out here to do the show. I'm sure he's got tons of stuff he's got to do.
Yeah, all jokes aside, like all kidding aside, if you check his social media, every day he's working on something.
Yeah, like, I got to be honest. Now, I love the artists that Mariano has brought in and found, and you know, new ones. Some of the work is phenomenal. But there's a reason we've been doing that because Ken is so busy doing our other stuff, you know, and he also does sketch covers for previews that he's so stacked up that
it's not even just our stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I actually pull stuff and hide it. I have a little cubby hole in the back and I hide stuff there so nobody else like pulls it or anything. It's like, otherwise I'm not going to have anything put on the show.
Dave Acosta said that one time. Somebody was asking him about a
Big John, got you, buddy.
Someone was asking Dave Acosta why it takes him so long. He said, do you know how many books I'm working on? Like, you know, to pay my bills? It's not just yours, dude.
All right. So, versus Thor. All right.
Spilio, don't hold it against Rex. Don't hold it against Rex because he's just pretending to write stuff down. So it always slips his mind. But like Bueller said, you look good for your mid-70s.
Dude, I can make a list this long, okay? There's nothing I can do. I mean, when the publisher comes up and says, oh, Ken, we need you to do a cover for Gargoyles, what am I going to tell him? No. Do my sketch cover first? What am I supposed to do, people? All right.
You're right. You're right, Jay. I am on a tear today. See, I spent the whole weekend hanging out with Bueller, and he told me that I was way too easy on you, Rex. So I'm turning it up for 2024. We're going to do it some more.
That's your resolution. Your New Year's resolution.
Just so you know, hour 2 is all in Mortex. He doesn't want to hear any of your
all right, so Big John Spilios wanted Punisher versus who again? Do you remember?
Peacemaker.
Okay, Peacemaker, right. All right. And,
I hope that's right, by the way.
Big John, we're depending on John Cole's memory, so you might want to chime in here just to make sure.
John's right.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
He opens this up.
Jay says he's right there.
He opens up his package. Evil Army, I didn't pick this.
All right, and Creative is getting the Spidey versus Wolverine. Cool.
Oh, that's nice. Look what Bueller said.
What?
He has Ken's 4-piece ASM 100 homage in his collection.
Nice.
That's not, man. That's nice.
That's nice.
See, that's what happens when you go drinking with Robbie in Orlando instead of working for a living.
No, I think what ends up happening when you go drinking with Robbie in Atlanta is you end up on a slingshot thing and have a heart attack. I think that's what happens. Okay. You all right, Travis?
Oh, Travis is great, man. Bueller's great in those things. Like he loves that stuff. Me, I found out how much of an adrenaline junkie I am. I immediately went again. Like I couldn't. I had to. It was great.
Did you say you were afraid of those things in the past?
I was scared of the slingshot because last year we did those giant swings, 450 feet in the air, right? And so like I got nervous. We're driving into Orlando, and one of the first things I see coming up on the horizon is a slingshot, and you see the little thing like going wonk bump bump bouncing. I started getting like anxious.
Is it that place with the big circular dining room that goes up and comes down? Is it that place? And the wax museum's in there? No,
I don't know. The one that we went to now, the slingshots are all over the place in Florida. The one we went to is the one in Icon Park where the big Ferris wheel is.
That's where the big restaurant elevator thing, and there's a wax museum in there. Madame Tussauds.
There's a lot of stuff in Orlando, bro.
Yeah.
No, but I was terrified of the swing. I was terrified to do the slingshot.
Yeah.
If you watch, there's 2 videos, y'all. There's 2 videos. If you watch the first one with me and Bueller, I'm like so nervous at first. Like I'm like just holding on. My eyes are closed. And then it was so exhilarating. The next time I went with Sleepy Reader 666, and it's a whole different vibe. I'm just like eyes open. Like I'm so excited to do it again. It was more comfortable than sleeping. So there you go.
So let me say this.
Nice.
Okay, Big John, I got to tell you, to be honest with you, Big John Spilios, if we didn't know each other and you were like my partner on the slingshot, I would get off, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. Come on. All right.
I felt really bad. The reason why I went,
slinging unevenly due to the weight difference.
The reason why I went the second time was because Spilio was just too big. His shoulders too broad, too tall. They have to get a sensor to give them the green light.
Snap the rubber band, dude.
Okay. Hey, it was fine. I'll tell you this though, when I went with Damien from Sleepy Reader 666, we definitely went up and down and that stuff a little bit more than me and Travis. Travis kind of weighed us down a little bit, but just saying.
Yeah, he's saying the slingshot thing was uncomfortable.
Because he's tall. No, Bueller's not. I mean, no. Bueller's lost a lot of weight, and Bueller was looking great. I'm just saying he's so tall in particular. Me and Damien are tiny, so.
Oh man. But sounds like you guys had a blast. So that's
you would have broken both your hips though, Rex. I guarantee it. So
hey, a good buddy of mine, he just got
a golf cart for you, sir.
I would not want to break my hips. He was 9 weeks on crutches just recently. He got his
the last time I went with family, like a big Disney World trip, and all these older than me cousins and stuff like that were like, we're going on rides, yo.
Dude, you're always at Disney Village.
And of course, I'm at Raglan Road in Disney Village, and I'm like, I'm going to wait here. No, come on, you're going on rides. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Which is a real nice bar, by the way.
It is a very nice bar. And the one girl I always get, her name is Sharon, Sheryn. She knows fat old guys like me are going to sit at the bar. We're not going to get spun around and tossed in the air.
And it's probably not crowded because everybody else is at the park.
Everybody else is there.
They don't go there until it gets started. I sit down. An hour into it, I get a text. One of our cousins, Chris, who's about my age, is like, dude, are you at that bar? Yeah. I'm on my way over, man. I got jerked around in this roller coaster thing, and he joins me. An hour after that, we get a text. It's my father-in-law. What was I thinking? I'm in a golf cart heading over to, are you over at Jock's or are you over at, I'm not the Irish Bar. So 4 hours into the trip, my wife and her sisters are like, we're going to stop for lunch. And I'm like, we're having lunch here. And the whole 4 seats of the bar, it's all the guys in my family that are way too old for this stuff. And our move, their move in the park is like, oh, you got to get to the Princess Village before this. No, our move is shot in a beer. As long as their tickets get paid for, nobody needs me being there. So, Lyle, that's mean, dude. That's not nice. Okay. Your nose may fall off because it's so cold. Matt Carper.
Charge them more for the books tonight. That was mean.
Yeah, everything to Lyle has a 10% surcharge now.
How much is this book? $80. How much is it for Lyle? $90.
So, what did Travis fly home yesterday or today?
I don't know. He might still be there because I know he went on the swings again today, but I think we're 2 minutes past break time, bro.
Oh my gosh, we are. I'm sorry. Jay, I apologize, my friend. I'm only 2 minutes past.
What do you mean you apologize? It's Jay's job to say stop talking. It's break time.
He should just go to break in the middle of conversation. He should just cut us off.
Jay is too polite to do that. All right, go ahead and take us out.
We'll be back.
In a couple minutes.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
When I can't day drink on 2 consecutive days, I'm getting old. All right, so let's see. There was a question here I wanted to answer. Oh, May 2. I personally love the Avatar ride. My daughter and I had fast passes to the safari. We actually skipped that. The flight thing. My daughter and I have our hands up like this, and I love that one. That is an awesome ride. That was my favorite ride until they opened Rise of the Resistance. And my daughter has been on the Tron ride. So I think by everything she's telling me, that's going to be my favorite ride once I hit that. So, all right. So let's do, heck with it. Let's do the rest of the sketch covers. All right. So we've got King Spawn number 10 signed with Spawn cover sketch by our buddy Ken HAESER. It's just a retail of $99.99. And we've got this one for $65, the Master of Negative Space.
We've talked about this like a zillion times. Like how much
I mean Ken HAESER, not Spawn. To clarify.
We've talked about this before. This is super cool. I mean, I think I mentioned this before. I've got covers that you did. I don't even necessarily read the books or like the characters. I just sort of like the...
Good guess, Agent Smith. All right. So we have this available tonight. Then we have Spawn number 330 signed with Violator cover sketch by our buddy Ken HAESER. Suggested retail of $99.99. And we've got this for $65.
That's dope.
Isn't it? That's, yeah.
Again, Master of Negative Space.
It's brutal sitting there with those silver markers for a few days, though. I'm going to name my brain tumor Silver Sharpie.
All right. So then
Did you go through 5 of them per sketch, Ken? Because those things seem to always run out, don't they?
They go quick, yeah. I got like a big thing of them, and shoo, they go quick.
All right, so then next up we have Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 1, signed with Black Panther cover sketch by Jessica Court.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's on the black cover. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
Yes, we were desperate. We had to go out and find other artists, or we had nothing to offer for our shows.
Those green eyes pop so well.
All right, Creative Keep, you got it, buddy.
Yeah, the green eyes pop really, really well.
And Creative, I'm assuming you mean the Black Panther. Just confirm, buddy.
No. He spoke up. You sent him everything.
You know, on that King Spawn cover, which I think is great too, Ken. I know that that's the necroplasmic energy, right, that you're doing there, but I like to, I would view that as bubbles. Spawn is underwater. This is Aqua Spawn right here, right?
Gotcha, creative.
He's drowning.
All right, so then we have Dawn of DC. Somebody asked about this. I forget who. Dawn of DC Primer #1 signed with Flash and Superman cover sketch by Elvis Cardona. Suggested retail of $129.99. We've got this one tonight for $50.
Nice.
I think Elvis is in the chat too. What did I
I think I saw him earlier. Yes.
This reminds me. This reminds me of the road trip this weekend because my buddy had a hot dog from Love's gas station, and this was a scene that was showing up pretty much not too long after that.
Hot dog.
All right, so I will say this, Ken. Unfortunately, Elvis's first name's cooler than yours.
That's true. I'll give him that. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. I know you are a big fan of Jessica Court's work. Absolutely,
she does real nice work. I mean, it's
yeah. She's been
we got some good good people coming in. Really good.
So it helps. Mario used to be a senior editor. But if your work is not very good, you don't want to talk to Mariano.
He crushes their dreams.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hi, what do you
like
think
a cockroach on the.
How do you think of my work, sir? Son, I hope you have a trade to fall back on.
Yeah. Oh, the medical school.
So he tells a story about Todd McFarlane coming up and all the work he had to do. He talks to these young, I suggest you look up that story. And I'm thinking, so one day I'm sitting there and I'm listening. So I look it up, right? And I'm like, wow, dude, man, it's like hitting the jackpot when he finally broke out, right?
Yeah.
And, all I can hear is Mariano tell these young artists, so you should read that story, okay? So what happened to Todd McFarlane? That's one of a million, okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're one of a million. And then I hear somebody cry in the background, okay? And usually it's a very loud shriek as they jump off the building, okay? And I'm like, Mark, she going to put another tick on the wall there? Oh, man. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? All right, so this one is $50. Maybe Steve B. All right, then the last one is Batman #181, signed with Batman cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $129.99, and we have this one for $65 tonight.
Rainbow Batman. That's awesome. Nice throwback.
Yeah, I was going to say, for the people that are wondering what Rainbow Batman is, I suggest you take that Silver Age deep dive.
Yeah. All right, so. Yeah, he's only Ed Weird. He's only done 11, not 12 covers yet. It's only been like 34 minutes.
I know, right?
What do you expect from that?
I've been sick. I'm a little slow.
He's just getting over being sick.
He's feeling a little sluggish. Okay. All right, so that's it for the sketch covers. So let's. Oh, you know what we have tonight? All right, so let's do this one next. Heavily anticipated. We've got it tonight. It is Thundercats #1 cover set. 7 covers in all with the blank variant. Gee, I wonder what we're going to do with those. No idea. All right.
Yeah, one of those Lino toy sketches is already missing, just so you know. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, there you go, people. We've got it here, $34.93 for all 7 covers. It is at cover price. So,
hopefully I get to do a Thundercats cover back.
Robbie Roach, I'm sure we're going to be doing metal covers, but they usually come later. So I don't.
Yeah, those usually come after.
Yeah, I can't imagine that we wouldn't be, but I don't actually know. But I'm going to go out on a limb and assume, yeah, we probably are.
Y'all got a lot of good covers for Thundercats #1 out this week. Lots of anticipation for this book, but the one I'm going to be picking up is Rob Liefeld, 100%, y'all.
All right, you got it, Ron. I got you down for one, buddy. All right, obviously I have multiples of these.
You have one less than you think.
All right, and then after this, we're going to skip to Ken brought some great art, original art, actually cover art for us. So we're going to go to that next after this. All right, so Ron picked up a set. Anybody else? We'll do a Rex cap, and I do have quantities of these for anybody that's interested.
They're great covers. That Jay Lee one in particular, I love that one. You know, I met Jay Lee this week. Again, I got to have I had breakfast at nighttime with him. I ate IHOP with Jay Lee. It was nice.
You know what? I saw that picture, and my first thought was, it should have probably been, oh, cool, Robbie's with Jay Lee. My first thought was, dear God, please don't tell me you take comic talent to IHOP. There's so many better places.
No, we went to IHOP because it was in the lobby of our hotel, and I look over, I'm like, that's Jay Lee. So we offered to buy him. We told the server we'd buy his dinner, and he came over and sat with us and hung out and ate. He was awesome. He was great.
Right.
That's
so
cool.
Commander and Beef, I didn't want to answer your question, buddy. We only do it here on the XP on our shows in sets because we're not trying to necessarily compete with the LCSs out there, right? So we won't sell them individually, but we will sell the complete set because you can't necessarily get that at the LCS if they don't order every cover, that kind of thing. So, but again, we sell at cover price.
Based on the pre-sales, it seems like they ordered a lot of covers.
Well, in this instance, but it's like a general rule. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't want to get into competition.
It won't be, but you know what I want to be metal cover? The action figure cover. But I know
you should send an email.
I don't even do that anymore. Just pop my head into Nick's office.
That's good because
hi, this is an email that Rex is going
to
ignore.
I was getting really tired of having to clean out that junk folder.
Right?
Okay,
1,700 and what?
And it's only been overnight.
It takes an hour to clean this out. What
the hell does the man do? All right, so
please, I have my emails ignored by much higher level comic book talent than you. Please.
Of this, I have no doubt. Oh my God! And I'm sure the police are looking into a few of them as well.
There's a ton of name drops this weekend. Actually, I was asking people why they weren't at MegaCon. I don't live on that side of the country. Was the most popular answer.
So the Batman to the left of the Joker in the front row. Let me see. Batman to the left. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Did we not do that one? Maybe we didn't.
Which is embarrassing because the guy that drew it is literally to my right.
I'm sorry. That is correct. So this is Batman number 125, signed with Batman cover sketch by Ken HAESER. It's just a retail of 100, and we've got it for 65 tonight.
It took Ken a year.
Good catch, Matt. Sorry about that. I don't know. I just
it took forever. All those great little bats. I do for all covers.
Yeah, but when you do it, they look like bats. When John does it, they look like V's. All right. So sorry about that. Yeah. I don't even know how I got past that one. All right, so that is also available tonight. The Master of Negative Space. All right, let's do our sets real quick. All right, as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles. Becky Bate, you're claiming the Batman, right? Correct? I'm going to assume that you are claiming the Batman 125, Becky Bate. If I am incorrect, let me know. All right, and Becky, say hello to Ken HAESER, who is the man who drew that.
Absolutely true.
He's not doing it right now, but he's doing something else right now, but he drew that. So, just let me know, Becky Bate. I'm assuming, okay, gotcha. You got it, Becky.
Yes, you got it.
All right, I got it. All right, so Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles for...
Commander and Beef wants a Thundercat set, by the way.
All right, you got it, Commander and Beef.
Sorry, I just...
No. It's much harder when I'm here alone, believe me. I don't care.
That is a nice grab, Becky.
I don't care what your wife says. I think you can be useful sometimes.
Only when the check arrives. I'm well aware of my lot in life.
Hey, dude, where else am I going to go for a list of breweries on short notice? Yeah, give me a list of breweries in the area.
You texted him. I didn't even email.
I'm like, damn. Okay. So, no worries, Matt. No worries at all, buddy. All right, so where was I? Okay, so we did 10-pack reader set, $5 as always. Then we have the DF Grab Bag 3-pack for $5. Then we have the DF Grab Bag 7-pack for $7.
Elf Quest.
And then we have DF Grab Bag 15-pack for $20. And then, of course, we have, as always, the X-Men Random 20-pack Grab Bag. 20 random X-Men titles from the 1990s with a chance of the 80s or 2000s. The books will be 9.0 or better, and we've got that for $20. If you buy all 5 grab bags, the combined retail value at our discounted prices is $60. But if you buy all 5, we'll give it to you for 50% off, $30. All right. Let's see. Jay, we go 4-5, right? Dwayne's a pain. You got it, buddy.
Yes, 45. So you got 4 minutes.
All right. Thank you, bud.
What time do you want me to book, man?
I do. All right. Got you, Dwayne's a pain for the Thundercats. You're good, buddy. All right. So what should I do? Let's see here. Well, you know what? 4-5. Let's and a 10-pack. You got it, Dwayne. All right. So let me see. I don't get that part. Ed Weird, don't watch Pop Goes Race this week. Dan and I totally talked to each other. Lots of spoilers. Thanks for warning, Ed Weird. All right, so we'll wait till the break time, and then when we come back, we'll do Ken's original art. So now is the time for you to banter. Now's a good time for you to banter.
Well, how about this? Like, we could take a moment just to kind of recognize and appreciate that we lost one of the greatest action stars of all time, Carl Weathers, this weekend. That was terrible to hear.
I read that. Yeah, that was sad. I mean, he was in every movie that kind of defined my youth. Yeah. Rocky, Predator. Yeah, he was just all over the place, man. And he was on. Was he introduced in Boba Fett or was it
Mandalorian?
The Mandalorian.
Okay. And then one of my favorite roles of his was a television role of him playing himself on Arrested Development, which I just thought was so fun, so much fun.
I was waiting for somebody. I figured Robbie would be the one to say that.
Yeah, I never saw that one.
It's so great because he's like teaching acting classes to one of the characters, and he's being portrayed as if he'll do anything for a buck, and they're at some kind of buffet or something, and then somebody's throwing away a chicken leg. He's like, whoa, there's plenty of meat left on that bone. You put it in a pot of water, some potatoes, some carrots. Next thing you know, you got a stew on, baby.
So you know what? And I don't know. Maybe it's because look, let's call it what it is. Stallone looks old as dirt. Okay.
Well, these guys are
Schwarzenegger looks old as dirt. Yeah, but Carl Weathers didn't look that old. He looked good. He was
at MegaCon last year, and I saw him probably from 10, 15 feet away, looked still like he would be able to kick every single one of our tails.
So I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm not saying Stallone and Schwarzenegger, aren't still, built, but you look at their face, dude, it's all wrinkly and they just look old, man.
Well, Stallone's had some work done, right?
Let's all that's true.
Okay? I love Arnold and I love Arnold.
Oh,
yeah, there it is.
See?
Son of a bitch.
I love Arnold and I love Arnold movies. Arnold looks like a homeless dude. He just does.
I don't get that. What do you mean?
If you see Arnold, unless he's in a suit, he dresses like a schlub. He's got the beard, the hair is all over the place.
Okay.
He's got a cigar in his mouth. He's chewing on
cigar in his mouth. These are guys that are septuagenarians and they have stopped caring about how they look. Stallone is the only one that's still trying to kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody else, Arnold is like, I've been a governor. I made $1 zillion. I don't care.
Yeah. So that was sad to hear that Carl Weathers
passed away.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. All right, so we got to go to our next break. We'll be back in a couple minutes, and we will start off with original cover art by our buddy Ken HAESER. So stay with us.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
By this time in our journey, we had been on the trail of a very elusive creature for about 96 hours. But all the hard work is about to pay off. Oh, crikey, there she is. Oh, by the markings, I'd say this one's at least a 9.8. Oh, she's a real beauty. A true mint copy. Oh, this one will make a fine slab on anyone's display wall. Oh, she's a feisty one, though. Look out, look out!
Mint Hunter Comics is the place to find that mint comic you've been searching for. Mint Hunter Comics, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, part of the experience. To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
All right, so
We're back?
I'm just trying to figure out why are we all putting in the hashtag EXP Apollo
as a tribute to Carl Weathers.
Okay. You know what? Go ahead, put that in there. We're gonna make that the giveaway hashtag tonight.
Nice.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. That's
All right,
good.
so
like that.
I don't even know what we're giving away, but we'll find something. I guess
We're going to give away a used silver Sharpie by Ken HAESER. How about that?
I might have a few extra ones.
You know, through the bottom of his car. Take this.
All right, so we're gonna make hashtag EXP Apollo the hashtag for the drawing tonight.
Nice.
To honor our buddy, not our buddy, but the actor Carl Weathers. Man, in so many great films, dude. He was just so great.
I saw somebody in the chat earlier mention Happy Gilmore, another, and that's what's great. He could do comedic and he could do action. He could do it all. He could do sci-fi. He can do serious. He can do drama. It's good. It's a terrible loss, honestly.
It is. And he was still, it's like
very unexpected. You know, sometimes
it's like Stallone makes a movie. It's like it's a bunch of old guys. Okay, Schwarzenegger. I don't know. He supposedly beat out Momoa for some role. I don't know, but I felt like Carl Weathers in Mandalorian was relevant. You know, it was a Today show. It wasn't just like Dependables. Okay. All right, the Expendables.
Expendables are what they were wearing.
Okay, it might as well be the Dependables. Okay, that whole movie should have been, we're jumping over the wall. Oh, my hip. Okay.
Well, you know why the Expendables works? Because every 7 or 8 years, there's more old actors that haven't come to terms with the fact that they're old, so they sign on for this movie.
Maybe. Let's give away the Barbarella cover by Ken HAESER. That's going to be the giveaway.
Ooh.
There we go.
And if you're lucky, I believe Ken might be able to sign it.
You can't pull that off.
You guys are nice enough.
And if Ken can't sign it, John's going to sign it with Ken's name, is what he's going to do. He's going to try to do Ken's signature.
Come on, people. You guys really don't think the artists are signing this stuff?
Commander in Beef, I technically cannot. I appreciate that's very nice of you, but based on our license, we cannot give it away. But that's very, very generous, buddy. Who knows? You might like the covers, buddy. When you get them.
I did.
We know that.
It's also a really good book. Declan Shalvey did a great job writing that one. Thundercats #1 is a good, solid book. I think a lot of people are going to jump into it, check it out. But the most important thing is that it's a good book, a good read, so they're going to want to come back for issue 2.
All right, so I saw that CVB. I heard they're reworking the commercial, the Super Bowl commercial, because he passed away. But anyway, hey Jay, let's make the Ken Cam the big one. so everybody can take a quick look. See the man. Is that amazing or what?
Hey, Kat, can I borrow you a sec?
Yeah.
We have talent working, sir.
That is look at that. That has been less than an hour with us constantly bantering and distracting the man. That not amazing?
I'm just trying to put these together. Nice.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That is unreal.
There's a lot of McFarlane Bagley energy in those Spider-Man eyes. I love that.
Now, see, I'm actually touching this. You too can touch this for the right price.
Are you trying to make the price go down?
I know, right? That's a great way for the price to go down.
So, all right.
Why is there a Cheeto thumbprint on my Spider-Man book? I don't understand.
Oh my God, that's too funny. Is that barbecue sauce? Oh,
Marcus,
no.
I may send you a squirrel drawn by Ken HAESER one day.
By the way, though, if you do have a barbecue sauce fingerprint on your book that you buy from us, you can probably get into John's phone. So there you go.
You're not kidding.
All right.
Did you hear they're doing a David Mazzucchelli artist edition?
For Born Again?
Yeah. No, for Batman.
For year one. Yes. I got to get my hands on one of those.
So I got an idea, and maybe people think I'm crazy, but I just talked to Ken and bought this from him. So what if we get to 50 plus likes, we give this away? Original Art 2, Darkwing Duck number 4.
Let me see. It doesn't update, so let me see where we're at. Jay, do you know where we're at, buddy?
What if we get to 100? Hey, Nick, what if we get to 100 likes and you just give it to me?
Okay.
Wait, how is that? What?
All right. How about this?
Time out. Math ain't mathing on that one. I'm not math. That's not
Everybody
mathing for me.
tease Robbie. Let's get to 99 likes.
That's no. That literally sounds like something I would say.
All right. What's sold so far?
Things that don't exist yet.
Oh. So nothing on the rack?
So we sold Creative Keep. Want to pick up a connecting cover that Ken is working on right now.
Okay.
John technically claimed it first, but we thought he was making suggestions of what Ken should do. So I'm going to get Ken a couple more blanks, and he's going to do a Punisher versus Peacemaker. So that doesn't exist. And then Ken brought the Wonder Woman versus the Thor.
Did any of the books on the rack sell?
No.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Oh yeah, the Batman.
Panther sold, right?
Batman sold.
Okay, so the Joker.
Okay.
What else?
And then Symbiote Spider-Man, Alien Reality by Jessica Court.
Okay. Do we only have one of these? Yeah.
Yes.
That's it? That's all that sold?
Well, yeah.
We sold some Thundercat sets for sure too.
Yeah, we sold Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Robbie, in real life, you would not believe it. These green eyes almost look like your photos.
The Batman 125 Batman cover.
Also sold?
Those are like, wow.
Okay, so let's see what I can do. Because if we're going to do a 50 like giveaway, we should show it a little bit.
Here, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
Nick's heard that one before. No, thank you.
we got that one, Preston. Thank you, buddy.
Ooh,
there we
nice.
go. 50 plus likes, not 100 likes. 100 likes gives it to Robbie. So let's get to 99 likes, everybody. Robbie had fun in MegaCon. We didn't. Robbie was tweeting out and posting, I'm in MegaCon, and you're not.
No, I said, why aren't you? You know, that was the question. Like, y'all got a problem with me and Bueller? Y'all don't want to come hang out? I see. I know why. I know why Nick wasn't there. He was there the week before for OAX.
Yeah, he took the dynamite shop for OAX or whatever it was. Yeah.
All right, guys, sell. Come on, we got to get some stuff off the rack. We need money.
All right, so here we go with as I promised, we're going to do the Ken HAESER original cover art. All right, so first up, we have Gargoyles Dark Ages #1. Original cover art by our buddy Ken HAESER.
Nice.
Make 2, I also came in to give a great giveaway. All the covers are coming out right now, Ronald.
All right, so we've got this one for $750. TJ, you got it, buddy. Let me do the original art, and then we will do a quick Rex cap. All right, buddy? All right. Then we've got Gargoyles #8, original cover art by our buddy Ken HAESER. And we've got this one for $750. I know Ron had already picked one up. I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Favorite of all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that had to be.
gargoyle
Man,
factor on that.
that's a lot of gargoyles to have to throw up, bro.
I think that's like pretty much all of them.
I think if I was going to have Ken do a cover, it would be Robbie as Parallax, staring at his hands, and instead of rings, they're awards.
Marcus, correct. The border is all art, individual gargoyles. So that probably took Ken a little bit longer than normal. So probably 15 minutes as opposed to 5.
I like that idea,
So,
by the way, John.
You can
I
see
should
it.
be on a
Can we
slingshot.
can we switch to the Ken cam, buddy? Thank you. And go ahead and remove. Yeah, thank you.
Boy. Ooh.
Look at that detail, guys. Look at how many were there? What, 100, 200?
I think there's like 30 something. I think I might have counted.
Alberto
That's
says
like
it's
$10
a gargoyle.
All right.
He counts all his money.
So, okay, so we have that available.
Please, thank you, sir.
All right, then we have Gargoyles number 9, original cover art by Ken HAESER. Got that for $7.50.
Oh.
In case anybody is watching on Rewind, okay, anything that we offer here tonight, if it's still available, we will honor the price, especially for the cover art from Ken HAESER. Oh, shoot. Yeah, did we skip 7? No, it's out of order the way I listed. I'm sorry, buddy. That's on me. And I realized that I blew right through the 6:45 break. Sorry about that, buddy.
Numbers are hard.
Yeah, they are.
We took the break, Rex.
At 4
Dude,
5?
Rex's memory is so bad he
Yeah.
didn't remember the 15 minutes ago we took a break. Come on,
Dude.
Rex.
The next one's at 30. You're good.
Okay, so we are good. Thank God.
Oh, no. What is in that cup?
Dude, didn't I already tell you? This is what happens, dude. I cannot drink back to back with only a 13-hour break.
This segment brought to you by Everclear. Thanks, man.
Dude, it just cannot be done.
He had a rough weekend, dude. He was out till 11 p.m. on Friday night. Calm down, okay?
No. This is the problem.
On the Trent gun.
This is the problem. I was out until 11, right? And the beef and beer was about 45 minutes from my house. So then to drive, go to sleep, get in the shower, and have to be at the brewery at noon. Dude, they open at noon.
I'm not familiar with this term, beef and beer. What is that? Like, what was that? Like beefsteak?
You guys don't have that? Wow.
I have no idea what you're talking about now.
It's the South. They have that everywhere. Schools, churches, banks. It's the best.
So basically, a beef and beer in our area is defined usually as a fundraiser kind of event. So you advertise a beef and beer, usually to raise money for something, whether it's youth sports or whatever, right? And then you rent out like not necessarily a catering hall that you would use for a wedding, but they're like fire halls and things where they rent out the space and they have taps and stuff. So pretty reasonably priced. And for some reason, it's called a beef and beer. Do you know, John, why it's called a beef and beer? There's beer and there's beef.
Literally, there's no trick. It's because.
So the food is not like up to John's snotty standards, but okay, let's call it what it is.
Catered beef and beers.
Okay. Well, you should cater this one because the food really sucked. Okay. But it's just like barbecue chicken and roast beef sandwiches. And
okay.
Stuff like that. Salad, okay. And then usually during the beef and beer, you have a raffle, right? So every team in our organization makes a basket, the nice basket of year with one full of Yetis. Okay, cooler, cups, the whole 9 yards, right?
They should have been filled with those pink Target cups that made people fight for them.
Lyle, it's a beef and beer, bro. Okay, on tap, you got Yingling, local beer.
Yeah.
Okay, Bud Light or Miller Light. Okay, local beer.
These are all like donated
and
for
then
a cause
Budweiser.
thing. The food is too. The food comes from your local supermarket, and you're not getting like high level like cooks cooking it. It's good-hearted people who are taking time out of their day to make the food that you can badmouth on the show.
Yeah, it's weird. We just seem to know whenever somebody says beef and beer, it's a charity sort of event. You're trying to raise money.
It's like a pancake breakfast, a hoagie sale at a firehouse.
It's like when I've been to beef and beer memorials where somebody's passed away and you're trying to help the family with the funeral expenses.
I tell people if you go to like one of these like hoagie sales at a church, just put $20 in the basket and move along. Yeah. Don't even take the sandwich.
So Lyle, it is cheap beer, but for me, it's totally worthwhile because I don't pay for a ticket. So the team pays for my ticket. But I'm there to show my support, whatever. But usually it's the 8 and the 10 youth families.
Teams? So you make little kids playing softball pick up your tab?
And I make the parents pick up the tab.
Oh, all right, that's fine.
And it is a no kids event, so nobody brings their kids in.
Nice.
It's a good time. It's a good time. All right. So next up, Gargoyles number 10, original cover art by Ken HAESER. Ooh, this one's nice too. Yeah, Lyle, that's about it. It's so cold where you are, dude. That's about the only way it'll work.
Yeah, it just disappeared.
All right.
No, it's put in storage.
All right. So then we have Gargoyles number 7,
Call my trunk.
original art cover by Ken HAESER. And we've got that one for $7.50. All right, then we have Gargoyles number 11, original cover art by Ken HAESER, and we've got that one for $7.50.
Yeah, I always hear people saying, "Oh man, I wish I had an opportunity to buy like original cover art."
This is your chance.
If that's you, this is your time has come. I like that a lot.
All right, so then we have Lord of the Jungle number 6, original cover art by Ken HAESER. That's sweet. All right, and we've got this one for $500. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
All right.
All I need him to do is do a little remark of a predator on the other tree.
Like 3 red dots on his
back. Just 3 red dots on his back.
All right, and then the final one of the night.
Yeah, it's really like a pulp guy. It's very
Vampirella Dracula Rage number 2, original cover art by Ken HAESER. And we've got this one for $500. All right. So there we go. Okay, so let's do the Rex Cap. Why not? All right. So Rex Cap. Thank you, Jay. While we're doing the Rex Cap, all right, never mind. Let's just do it. All right, as always, Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, $40 retail value. We've got it as always for $5. Then we have the DF Grab Bag 3-pack, and we have that for $5. And then we have the DF Grab Bag 7-pack, and we have that for $10. These are going to be the grab bags. The DF Grab Bags are going to be DC indie titles, a few indie titles, but predominantly DC and Marvel. All right. So then we have the DF Grab Bag 15-pack. We've got that for $20. Then we got the X-Men Random 20-pack grab bag. 20 random X-Men titles from the 1990s with a chance of the 80s or 2000s.
CJ, I'm wondering as well. I'll try to find out when we go on our next break, or for Rex, it'll be our first break.
It's just water, brother. Kidding me? I got to dry out, dude. I'm still probably buzzed from yesterday.
You need like a steam shower is what you need.
Oh, dude, I was dragging my butt at practice yesterday. It was crazy. Grab bag. Okay, so if you buy all 5 grab bags, we'll do the grab bag combo. Retail value of $60. We will do it for $30. All right, then we have quantities of these. Yeah, Commander and Beef, right? So we have Thundercats number 1 cover set, 7 cover set. We've got them all at cover price, $4.99. So $34.93 if you want a set.
Seriously, guys, buy these sets because you're going to want them later, and then they're going to be way too expensive. Buy them now. Alberto, that is an absolute claim.
Yes, and I will. Yeah, I'll find it. I'm pretty sure we have a copy, so I will find it for you. You got it, Alberto.
Yep.
Nice. And John will even put a barbecue sauce thumbprint.
So I'm going to ask Alberto, do you want, and if Ken doesn't mind, of course, I don't want to promise stuff that randomly.
Now?
Good point. Alberto, do you want Ken to sign your copy of the comic? So let me know. And you don't have to let me know right now. You can
that
email
answer
me.
should be yes.
You don't say no.
All right. So you got it, Alberto. It's yours, buddy. Where did I leave off?
Yeah, I seriously thought I rolled in here. before you started.
I
didn't want to do that, man. That just seems so.
Robbie, I can find out. I don't know. Okay, you got it. You got it. All right, so let me make a notation. Sign.
Oh, it gives me $1 every time I show up.
Wow.
Okay, you got it, Alberto.
I'm so glad somebody bought that because
that one's really that's so cool.
I'm glad to see that.
I will look, Robbie Roach. Okay, so
wow, look at that.
We only have this.
Slide over, bud.
We'll make this happen.
Ah,
we have the Virgin, which actually, if you have the art piece, it'll be good.
And there's room for the Predator right up.
The coloring on that cover is amazing. Holy cow.
All right, so Robbie Roach, I will look for some and see if I can bring some on Wednesday if I have them. All right, buddy.
Robbie, colorist is Francesco Segala. Actually, no. Who covered? Did you color it?
Yeah, I colored.
Sorry. Ken colored his own cover. My fault. That was
all right.
That's all good.
Nice.
So why don't you put the comic down so Ken can sign?
Okay,
man. Now I know who's putting stuff in your cup. It's not me.
You know, look. Do you know who has to coordinate all this stuff? I like
Amy?
doing it for everyone. No, unfortunately, no. All right, so
unfortunately, it's the one thing Amy doesn't do here.
So, like with Ron, we want, I love doing it for the viewers, for the group out there. But the more I can get done when I got Ken here, the better off I am.
Less I have to go back in, the better.
Yeah, exactly. So I try to get all that done when I know I've got Ken here.
I just stop it out once, grab a burger.
Dude, Robbie, I forget where you're at, but all those covers not more than $10 for priority mail, buddy. As long as you're, I don't remember where you're at, Robbie, but anywhere within the continental United States, the Thundercats cover set, the 7 covers will cost $10. All right, just to let you know. Yeah, usually we do up to 6, but unless it's yeah, Robbie, it'll be $10 priority, no problem. And Ground Advantage will probably be like $6-7. I'm not even sure. Yeah. So, all right, buddy. All right. So, okay, we got the signed book. Awesome. Got the art. Yeah, phenomenal. Yeah. Well, this is what I'm talking about because I know, like, I've been waiting to hand you the copies to the one that Ron bought, but you've been sick, right? And I'm thinking, but I didn't see any point in mailing it because you were already sick. So, So, all right, I'll wait. But the more like that's the one thing I didn't want to forget when you were here today. That would have been the worst thing. Tomorrow morning, it's still sitting behind me. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah. That's why I made a point of putting a top loader on it, giving it to you, grabbing you when you first walked in the door. You got to take this, Ken.
Out of my hands.
Yeah. I'm done. I washed my hands of it.
I walked in the front door with Ken, and literally Rex bum rushed the door.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what do we do?
I almost wanted to walk him to his car and make sure he put it back into his car. You know what I'm saying? But then you started bantering and distracted me.
You know what? If he has a silver pen, I'm going to have Ken sign my car.
Okay, what takes place off the premises of DF Dynamite is none of my business.
It's kind of scary.
Okay. That was done by a new artist. That was done by Elvis Cardona, my friend.
It's down there.
You sure can, Robbie Roach. No worries, buddy. And that is that's probably the most inexpensive sketch cover we have of the night. That one we have at $50. So just let me know, Ron, if you are interested. And obviously, Ron, now that you've heard the conversation, Ken does have the copy of the art that you have. So any problems, it's his fault.
You want me to take the Ken cam and go out to the parking lot? We'll do like a live feed.
Would you?
We're here at the parking lot.
Robbie Roach, I got you, buddy. You got it, bud. All right, so Robbie Roach taking a set.
I, too, will gladly pay next Friday for original art today. That sounds made up.
Why? You don't pay at all. What are you talking about, man?
Wimpy Cole, everybody. There you go.
All right, so then, that one Becky took. All right, so cover sketches that are left. King Spawn number 10, signed with Spawn cover sketch by Ken HAESER. Just a retail of $100, and we've got it for $65.
That is so cool.
It's negative space, baby. TJ, you got it, buddy.
Going on the water.
That's right. Spawn underwater. There's a connecting cover coming soon with Aquaman, right?
Dead Aquaman. He didn't make it. The chain around his neck.
All right. So then we've got Spawn number 330 signed with Violator cover sketch by Ken HAESER.
You got him.
Oh, yeah. That'd be right.
Suggested retail of 100, and we've got it tonight for 65. Let's see.
I like the attention to the detail of the slobber on the Violator cover. I like that a lot.
I mean, it's kind of the point, right? Yeah, this stuff is.
When your jaw opens up that wide, John, you have no choice. It just happens, right? It's just a byproduct of it.
I mean, I think we've seen Ken do. We should obviously do these, but he's done. I think we've seen Venom. We've seen Alien.
Yeah, the Xenomorph stuff looks amazing with the silver.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of the Spawn ones.
Yeah, as you say, you've done this sort of.
Yeah, there's been a lot of black covers.
This steel. I've gone through 704 silver markers.
Build an edition of my house.
Jay's a big fan of yours as well, the producer. He says even the saliva looks awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So then we had Dawn of DC Primer number 1, signed with Flash and Superman cover sketch by Elvis Cardona. I said that. This is probably the most inexpensive cover sketch we have tonight at 50.
TJ James.
Then
he's not my trunk. All right, I'll be right back.
I know John might have to get one from his trunk, TJ. Sorry, bud.
If there's a way to protect your signature, I would totally have you sign my trunk of my car. Absolutely.
I feel like that's the face now.
You know what I mean?
All right. So then we had Batman number 181 signed with Batman cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. And we've got this for
this callback,
65.
man. I mean, you don't see people take the time to do anything with Rainbow Batman. That's very cool.
I love the way they got the rainbow in there on like the highlights with the shadow on the cape and everything. That looks really cool. That's an interesting approach I've never seen. So that's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of uniqueness. Like maybe on your first look you don't get it, but when you take a second to really look at this thing's a lot cooler than you realize at first.
All right. So then the original art that we have left. Gargoyles Dark Ages number 1. Original cover art by Ken HAESER. And we've got this one for 750. All right. So then we've got Gargoyles number 8, original cover art by Ken HAESER. And we've got this one for 750.
I love your Gargoyles covers, Ken. They're just so good, and you've done so many of them now. Were you a fan of Gargoyles beforehand? Was it something that you were into? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Gargoyles. So I was real happy to be able to do those.
Alberto, did you see this? He's
Don't
on
say
the call
anything
from work.
important.
He's on mute. Don't say anything important.
Dude, turn on the closed captioning, right?
That's what I was gonna say.
Does that happen live though, or just ones that are recorded? I don't think it happens live.
I don't think it happens live.
Yeah.
Maybe unless you're like YouTube Premium or something. Maybe.
So while we're here discussing, art and Robbie's asking questions, Ken, do you have any pointers for Robbie on how to perhaps know?
No.
Yeah.
For what?
To do sketch covers, because I sent him some blanks and he promised he would do them.
Yeah, well, let's see.
That was, I believe, when was that? February of 2023.
My silver pin keeps running out, is what happens.
Yeah.
So,
most important lesson, step 1, you actually have to put a pen or a pencil to the cover.
Do you have any idea?
Make contact with the cover.
That makes sense.
And then move your hand. Okay.
I mean, can you imagine what his schedule must look like?
Who?
Robbie. He's on like 9 different shows. He's watching 5
movies
a week.
He's on a slingshot ride. That's what he's doing. He's getting drunk every night with Travis. 2 MegaCons have passed since I think I sent those books.
Oh, have you not gotten those yet?
Like.
You know what one of those 5 awards is for? Procrastination.
Yeah, right? They should have a category. Okay? Look, it snowed where he is.
Least
okay?
likely not to.
It snowed about half an inch, so everything in Alabama just came to a halt.
Everything in New Jersey comes to a halt with a half inch of snow. Let's be clear.
No. It really doesn't. Come on now. You know it. Because I was in Atlanta during a snowstorm, and dude, I literally was laughing. Okay, I'm watching the news. I'm laughing. A public bus that's going sideways down the highway. I'm in a cab trying to catch a flight. The guy's driving so slow. I literally said to him, look, dude, I'm from the Northeast. I'll drive because you're going to make me miss my flight. Okay. You don't need to be driving 15 miles an hour, bro.
Just steer into it. You'll be all right.
Just steer into it.
Oh my God. I know, Lyle. I know. And to you, it's got to be like, you got to be laughing at this. Okay. All right. When it snows there's like 10 feet. Okay?
All right.
You don't see the sun again until April.
I'm not trying to defend Alabama and how we handled the snow or anything like that, but it was ice. And like, we're not prepared for that. Like, trust me, like, you don't want anybody out here on the road when there's like a half inch of ice on the road because it would just be terrible.
You know what Lyle calls half an inch of snow? 10 minutes. That's what Lyle calls half an inch of snow.
Holy crap. Lyle's got 15 feet.
15 feet. I would just brush off the car. It's fine. Yeah, he lives at like Ice Station Zebra or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's in the oil business. Yeah. So we talked to Lyle about, so one of the common things we talk about is how much snow did he get? What's the temperature? Because it's beyond our ability to imagine. Okay. It's just crazy. And I've been out in some, compared to Lyle, nothing. But
Lyle has enhanced my enjoyment of John Carpenter's The Thing, because now I'm watching The Thing and I'm wondering which one of these guys is Lyle.
Right.
Because,
So, yeah, Jay. So, dude, I've been tailgating out in the cold where your beer freezes up halfway through. Okay. And it's still nothing compared to what Lyle's going through. So I drove down to Myrtle last year myself, buddy.
I love driving down to Myrtle.
I'm okay with it.
Favorite drives.
I'm okay with it. I could do without it, but it's not really convenient to fly.
Well, it's how I like re-listen to all my Stephen King stuff because I have it all on Audible now, right?
Oh, I don't.
Because I'm not taking the time to read all that stuff. I'll listen to it again.
I do not like audiobooks. It just doesn't work for me. Wow. Take a look at that, people. Wow. Two sketch covers in 1 hour and 18 minutes.
I don't even think
holy crap,
wow.
Right, I don't understand how the comments don't get frozen when we ship them to you.
One, right?
I'm going to throw this one out. I'm going to get to the real one.
Here, I'll take that. Take that away.
Oh, the man ends up with more comments that way. You have no idea. All right. So we have some Silver Age and Bronze Age Avengers. So let's do those real quick. And remember, first giveaway is a Ken HAESER. Where do you put that? No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
That one we'll give out last. We have to get to I forget where we got to get to. 50 likes, I think, somewhere around there.
We get to 50 likes for one thing and 100 likes.
Well, the other one,
free stuff.
The Barbarella TMNT homage by Ken HAESER. We're giving that away no matter what. Nick says for the Darkwing Duck original art, people, for that giveaway we need to get to 50 likes in the room. So Jay, where are we right now?
So
and same hashtag.
We're at 52 likes, but we need 48 more so we can give that to Robbie.
Yeah, at 100 likes, we circumvent the whole contest and we just give it to me, right? That's the deal. Yeah, let's do it.
So
come on,
let me know when we get to 95. And I'm gonna
Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna do the drawing for the art.
94, 95. Good night, everybody. Sorry.
Bye. See you later. Okay. That's terrible. So I know it is, but it's us. So it'd be kind of unusual if we weren't doing this, right? Is Marcus Robbie's texting all subs. And hashtag EXP Apollo, all lowercase, is a hashtag for both. All right. So, all right. So let's get to, let's get to the Avengers. We've got 2 silvers and the rest are bronze. Avengers number 80. It's a 5.0. And we've got this for 130.
First appearance, Red Wolf.
Red Wolf. We talked about this once before, that this is a character that I could see them maybe bouncing back with and, trying to do something a little bit more,
right.
Particularly with like the Disney Plus animated stuff.
My favorite thing about this whole thing, though, John, is that whoever put the text on this cover thinks that a wolf goes, "Arr," like a pirate. I
was going to say that. I don't know that. No.
Maybe it was a pirate's dog
or a pirate dog. It's a pirate wolf.
Yeah, no.
Maybe Red Wolf, in his origins, he was a pirate. Who knows?
That would be super scary, though, wouldn't it? Like a wolf jumping out at you, like "Rawr, matey."
And
Like,
it's
that
like
would be
a gorgeous
terrible.
cover, and that just is like, oh no.
So the Royal
Firewolf, nice.
Wow. So the Royal Canadian Mounted Police come up there once a week for a reason, or Lyle?
Well, you know why? Because
the Mounties got to have something to do, right?
No, it's because they always find something in the ice, and then they want to go out and investigate. Don't answer.
Yeah, nothing good ever happens.
Nothing good ever happens. Leave it in the ice. At least once a week on Twitter, I see someone say, "Oh, scientists have discovered something that's been in ice for like 80,000 years." Leave it alone. Back away slowly. Every one of these instances is terrible.
Like you mentioned, John Carpenter's The Thing. We've all seen that movie. Don't dig into the ice, man.
Don't
It's been
dig
there
into
for a
the
reason.
ice. Just do your time at the research station and then go back to your cushy private sector job. That's all.
So
I'd be
TJ,
doing.
yeah, that might be why they go up there welfare checks to make sure they're still alive. But don't. So I got a serious question, Lyle. You guys, I assume, have cell phone service or something like, right? I don't know.
You use cans on the strings. Is that what
Yeah.
No, it's probably shortwave or something, right?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
The Avengers Communicard. I mean,
Smoke signals. That's what it is.
All right. Next up, Avengers number 85.
Bill Skills wants to know what the grade is on number 80.
80 is a 5.0 Mill Skills. Satellite. That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Yeah, you wouldn't have cell phone towers up that way.
They wouldn't make it through the day.
Yeah, right. Man, I can't imagine it being that cold, man. I just, it gets down to 30 and I don't like going outside.
They were repairing the Verizon tower over in, I'm trying to think where it is, Greenwood, because the wind here in Jersey bent the framework of it. So they had to reinforce it. I can't imagine what wind would and the weather would do where Lyle is.
So I did have one question, and really, thoughts to everybody in California who's getting hammered right now.
Oh, yeah.
So Jay, let me ask you. I know JD lives in that area of Southern California. How's he doing? Have you heard from him, or?
He's doing all right. He's had a couple of times where the internet's been off and on for him, but other than that, haven't heard much. But
because I'm watching news and it's just brutal.
This new beachfront condo in Utah?
No kidding. No, but I think he's somewhere in the LA area, so that's pretty much the center point.
Like I said, man, before we went on the air, my sister-in-law bought some property, and that property is underwater, and I mean like significantly underwater. The pictures that she sent me were, I thought I was looking at like a lake or a river, and they're like, nope.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. I can't even imagine.
Do you have it, Rex? Real quick, do you have any room to work with on that Avengers, the Red Wolf one? I think Mill Skill says it seems a little high for him. I wondered if you had
Mill
any
Skills. Make me an offer, buddy. Throw something out there. We'll see if we can come.
Actually,
Thank you, Robbie.
Raised the price from 130 to 150. Wow, strict. Yikes.
That's a good tactic. Sometimes I do that when I'm like at the shop, and somebody comes in. I'm like, hey, this is 150. I'll sell it to you for 125. And they're like, what about 110? I'm like, it's 160 now.
It's 160. You want to play this game?
All right.
I don't want you to have it now.
All right, Mill Skills. No worries, buddy. So I have less control over these. It's a matter of cost. I know some things in the market have gotten softer. So I have a little bit of leeway, but probably not a whole bunch. So it's no big deal. All right. Avengers number 85. This one's an 8.0, and we've got it for 125. Whoa. Lyle Hobson. Are you kidding? That kind of makes sense, though, because where they're getting it from. It's all got to be piped in or shipped in Yeah, but negative 34 degrees. I doubt you've got your own personal car and you're like, driving around a grocery store.
$55 a gallon?
Well, it sort of makes sense to me because, they mostly use diesel, and I'm sure they're all riding around in company vehicles, like those things with the treads. Because you ain't driving, dude. They got 15 feet of snow. You ain't driving your Tesla up there, okay?
Yeah, no, that's about the right price for that book. I just figured I would check real quick.
Whatever. All right, so TJ, at 55 a gallon, does it matter if it's Canadian or U.S.?
I was going to say.
Yeah, all company vehicles. Yeah, that's what I figured. So, and Lyle, again, what you mentioned last week, so happy, that, you weren't on that flight, bro. What else can I say?
Right?
Yeah, very, very happy.
I got to tell you, that part of the world, I've seen too many of these movies. I'm off the dog sled. The dogs are reliable. They let me know when stuff is going south.
Yeah, until you run out of food and they eat you.
You know what? If I'm going to get it some way, I would rather it be from the dogs than some hideous creature, man.
Or from a Norwegian shooting at it.
More than likely, you're just going to freeze to death and slowly go to sleep.
Then those dogs show up and they surround you and they go, "Arr!"
I know, right? Now, Jay is kind enough to put a 4-minute warning because you don't really know or pay attention to when we take breaks.
Rex doesn't think we've taken a break yet tonight.
Break?
We haven't taken
you don't need no
tonight.
stinking break.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm so glad you were late for that flight.
You gotta get some ginseng in your booze, because
dude, and I realized everything I was drinking was 6% or higher.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was that man. All right, next up we have.
Ooh.
Huh?
Just
beer,
nothing.
6.4, 6.8. Oh my!
I'm giving you a hard time, Rex, because I love you.
I know you are, my friend.
Well, Alabama 6.2 is like
you've had
Dr.
nothing
Pepper.
but an entire weekend of exposure to Travis, so that's we'll have to bring you back from the dark side at some point.
Oh, that means 6 awards next year. It rubs off.
Avengers number 130. It is a 9.0, and we've got that for $30.
Oh,
I've always loved moments and covers like this, like in that X-Men animated series, the introduction, when everybody's like running at each other. I love that kind of stuff.
All right, so then we have Avengers number 133. It's an 8.5.
But they did that
Oh, the
first
130 is
with
a
the
9.0, by
right?
the way, if I didn't say so.
I think that covers like a homage to we're back then. These called a swipe. I guess. That's a swipe. But
what's up, Geek Mark?
Homage, all fancy.
All right, so then we have Avengers number 133. It's an 8.5, and we've got that for $20.
Was it the hooded one, Captain America? Yeah.
Then we have Avengers number 134, 8.5, and we've got that one for $30.
Lyle's comment, thank you for all your questions, is the polite way to saying, stop pestering me about my life. And
Well,
my
I'm genuinely curious. It's not like I'm ever going to be in that kind of environment ever.
This era of Avengers, is this the one where like they have to go inside the body of the Vision, right? To like, and like Hank Pym has to shrink down and all that kind of stuff.
The Fantastic Voyage swipe.
Yeah.
Homage, basically. Yes,
polite
there's a
way to
time
say
Iron
that.
Man has a nose. If you look it up, Bob Layton does like a whole thing at cons where he talks about the Iron Man nose.
Didn't say something about Stan Lee came in and was like, "Where's his nose?
Where's his nose?" Yeah, it's like it's a great story. I mean, Bob Layton's like one of those sort of seminal Iron Man creators, and he tells this great story about just this weird sort of. It's funny.
All right, so you know what? Let's go ahead and
They're
go
like,
to our
Stanley
last.
hasn't had a nose in 10 years. Why would we put one on there now? What do you? What are you
Rex is going
talking
to tell
about?
us we're going to go to our first break of the night.
All right, so there we go. All right, so Jay, take us out. Stay with us. We'll be back for a couple minutes and chat a little bit more with our buddy Ken and get through the rest of these books.
And he'll do 3 more covers in the break.
Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night? It's Friday Night Live! With Nancy McCann. And Ricky. And sometimes Carlos. And featuring boxes and boxes of rare comics. Unique collectibles. Lots of smiles and conversations with new friends. Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. Friday night from 9 to 11 on The Experience. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Part of the show.
All right. So now we can see John receive his free stuff.
They didn't see that. Well, they're always seeing that.
Now, Berto, you didn't miss anything, buddy. It was all banter, pretty much.
Has Nick stopped by? Nick never yells at us. What Nick is trying to do is trying to encourage us to help you acquire better stuff. Some of you guys in the chat are kind of slow buying this stuff. We only have 2 hours. I mean, if you're satisfied with your collection,
and John's going to talk for at least 45 minutes to an hour.
No, some of these people are satisfied with collections that are mid. Let's be honest. So we're trying to get the books to them a little bit.
All right. So here we go. Avengers number 135.
Oh, TJ James, I love that idea. That's great.
I'm afraid we won't be able to do that one, TJ.
That's great, man.
Oh, a homage of Batman 251. I see. Maybe.
Did you guys do any Darkwing sketch covers?
A handful.
Yeah.
I think most of those went to previews right now. All right, so let me blow through these so we can move on. Oh, look, Iron Man with the nose. All right, Avengers number 135. This one's an 8.0, and we have this for 35.
Looks like the Beast is in American Gladiators.
Right? Did I see they brought another? Because I'm not quite as current with the X-Men. Did I see they brought the Good Beast back from like the 70s and 80s? Like the funny furry one?
No, I did not see that.
Apparently, because there's like Dark Beast now, and he's kind of evil. And then they brought back the original version of the Beast at one point, and now apparently they're going to have a third version of the Beast to try to stop the evil one. And I'm just like, you can only play this card so often. You know what I mean?
Running into the ground.
All right. So then next up we have Avengers number 137. It's an 8.0, and we've got that for 20. No, you're okay, Jay. No problem.
Thank you, Collecting Dude. Yeah, I had seen this. They're sort of like, how do we stop the Beast with another Beast? And I'm like, wait, don't you already have a spare Beast?
All right. So then we have Avengers number 138. It is a 9.2, and we have this one for 25. All right. So then Avengers number 155. I think this was a 9.2, I want to say. And we have this one for 15.
There's the classic Beast.
I was going to say, that's Classic Beasts of Mariner Dr. Doom. I like this cover. This is very cool.
All right. So then finally, Avengers number 170. It is 9.4, and we've got this one for 15. All right. So
these are nice shape too. These are, like if you're trying to fill in collections or maybe.
So I got a question for Ken.
Yeah.
So when you do the original art covers, do you do it the same way you do the sketch covers, or is there a different process?
Pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same. You just start sketching with a pencil and then. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but usually I do it like I said, a bunch of layouts first, and they're usually like about comic size, and they're pretty rough. I actually brought some of those in too. But and once they approve that, then then a lot of times I blow it up, like I put it on the there's the layout for.
Oh, I see, and then it gets approved,
cool.
and then you move on to the large.
Then I'll scan it in, and usually like print it out about 11 by 17, and then throw it on a light box, do a quick trace of what's there, and then just go at it.
I'll take those for recycling. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Recycling. That's going to be my new word for this year.
Recycling.
Big stack at home.
All right, we have a handful of signed books. All right, so we're going to do those real quick.
Yeah.
So cable number 20, signed by Dwayne Sawinski. And we've got this one, number 2530 signed. We got this for $10.
That's a cool cover.
Signed book for $10.
It's just a cool cover.
It is a cool cover. All right.
Yeah, and it's a perfect example too. People are like, I want signed books, but it's not wallet friendly. It's $10.
Yeah, I'm doing all the signed books at except for Predator at 50% off tonight. All right, so Batman number 90, Encore edition, signed by James Tinian IV. Number 5 edition signs, just retail $49.99. Got it for $25 tonight.
Nice. That's a great cover.
That is a great cover, isn't it? Wow.
All right, so then we have Alpha Flight number 1, X-Men number 100, homage variant signed by Dan Jurgens. Number 5 of only 20 signed, Matt Carper's claiming the Batman. You got it, Matt.
That's a nice claim, Matt. That's a very cool cover.
All right, so this one's just retail $49.99. We've got it for $25.
And this one's a nice swipe or homage to, what is it? Is it X-Men 101, something like that? It's one of those, right? Something around there. Marcus knows in the chat. He's always.
I want to say yes, but.
All right, final signed book of the night, Predator number 1, Raza.
Oh,
variant,
nice.
signed by Raza.
Last week.
Oh, cool, Alberto.
That's very cool.
All right, so this one's just retail $39.99, and we've got it for $20.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Wait, how are they doing that? That's like a photo cover, right? That has to be.
It looks like something out of Ghost Adventures, doesn't it? And they're all like, "Come on, Ghost, where you at?" And it's the freaking Predator.
Oh, all right, you got it, Matt. That is a cool cover,
Matt. That's a very cool cover, man. We're trying to figure out if is that like a collage cover, like Mariano likes to do with. Like is it the
No,
cover?
that's just Raza's style. He has that kind of like.
Okay.
I don't know how he does it, but yeah.
Very cool. That's a great grab, Matt. That's very cool.
That is very cool.
I don't know if I've seen this cover, and I've tried to catch all the Predator stuff from.
So, all right. So let's see.
Lucky Tim, man, that's very cool. Usually, my friends Usually, what my friends send me is the tab.
All right. So
I got to get better friends.
What are you talking about? You come here and you shop around, and you don't pay for them. So we're doing this wrong. So who sends you the tab?
7:39 break.
Who sent you the tab? No, we're talking about it. Because I'm gonna start hanging out with your crowd. Give the tab to John.
You know what?
That's
Seriously, the number of times when my friends have just kind of like normalized that now. Server comes over. Oh, him.
I can do
Places
that.
we go a lot, servers feel bad. Like
I can do that.
Here's the bill, man. Sorry.
See, look, I'm practicing. Okay, see? Give it to him. Give it to him.
I have to tell friends, it's not Buckashuck oysters tonight, right? When you keep ordering oysters, they just keep charging me. Ah, dude, you're retired. No, it's all good.
All right, so what do we got left? We've got incentives left. All right, so you know what? We ended up selling a whole bunch of them on Wednesday.
Well,
all right.
Alex has got a box of stuff he needs you to sell in like 21 minutes.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Right? All right, so.
He leaves. Don't get me involved in this.
Oh yeah, Mike. I gotta tell you, Lyle and his crew got to be pretty tough, man.
Oh yeah,
are you kidding me?
I've not only those people, but like these guys that work on oil rigs. One day I started watching something on YouTube about an oil rig in the North Sea and their life there, And I'm just like, nothing but respect, man. I wouldn't make it a day, and I freely admit.
All right. So
I wouldn't make it a day with those.
Let me ask Jay, how far are we, buddy?
From break?
No. Because Nick did say 50, I think, right?
Yeah, we're 54.
Oh yeah, we're way over. Okay, cool. All right.
We're giving away
it's not enough to give it to Robbie.
No, too bad.
Man, we need to get.
I'm crushed. Okay. I'm crushed. All right, so
okay. I'm just waiting on my Ken HAESER Artist Edition. When we get that printed, I'll buy that and I'll be good. So it's all good.
All right, so first,
I got one right there in a plastic bag. You just had out.
All right, so you know what? We're gonna give the Barbarella away first. All right, just get that out of the way.
Everybody's got this in, right? Hashtag EXP Apollo.
Commander and Beef, if you email me, I'll try to look to see if we have another one. If we do, I will honor the price for you, buddy. But I don't know off the top of my head right now. Okay. So, but I will look for you tomorrow. But need you to, you can shoot an email, or you can just hit the submission form. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do the giveaway for the Barbarella by cover TMNT Homage by Ken HAESER. All right. All right. Spin it, bro.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh, Creative Keep. Congrats.
Nice. Creative Keep. Congratulations.
All right, who wanted what? Because Alex finds book for people.
Oh, cool. Yes, Commander and Beef. We do have another one.
Alex quickly found another one and tried to mimic James Tynan's signature on it real quick. That's what he did.
What did Creative Keep win?
Barbarella.
Nice. Hey guys, speaking of Alberto and everything, to show you how affordable these covers are, at the same time, I'll tell you guys how much I lost my shirt on Friday. Michael Lovett's got this cover for $72.50, and this was a lot more than $72.50. That's what I get for peer pressure. Andy Fish got this page. Hold on. Andy Fish got this page for $100. Check it out. Avengers. Alberto got this for $42.50.
I'll give you $50 for it right now. Sorry, Alberto.
Well, it has 50 cents. That's great.
You got to talk to Alberto. Find the blank Darkwing Duck #1. And then this page, check out how much is in here. Sold for $100.
That's crazy. A page like that selling for $100.
That one.
I mean, look, seriously, I'm looking at that. And that's just wild.
The lettering and everything on there.
That's from 2003. 21 years old. Although I feel like Alberto got the steal of the day.
Yeah.
Garmini Jr.
Seriously.
Yeah. So guys, pick up the covers from Ken HAESER. Those are affordable now. Should be happy with those sales. Thanks, Marcus. Yeah.
All right. So
why do you have
Nick,
to remind everyone of
my addiction?
Nick, we did cross the 50 mark, just so you know.
I saw that.
Okay.
I put in 2 likes.
Well, we're at 53, so your 2 didn't matter.
Look at CJ. Are those real sales?
Ongoing jokes at Spider-Man
so
#7.
Let's
Somebody said that the Spider-Man #7 for Spider-Boy would not be real sales.
So let's you know what? Let's do a Rex cap on the original art by Ken HAESER. Just so
look at what Eddie B wrote.
Right. My next car is going to be like a Tahoe. I'm not going with a car again.
He has a hatch.
Is Jay Burns monitoring the show? Is he producing? Who's producing?
Oh yeah, Jay.
Yeah. A lot of work for fake sales.
Sales, right?
All right, so still available. Gargoyles Dark Ages #1, original cover art by Ken HAESER. Hey, Dragons, what's up, man? All right, so then we had Gargoyles #8, original cover art by Ken HAESER, also $7.50.
Look at all those gargoyles.
That's a lot of gargoyles.
Did somebody say earlier today, Joe, it's $10 a gargoyle?
Yeah.
All right. So then, which one was this one? This one was 7, right? Or 8? All right, so then we have Gargoyles number 9 cover, original art cover by Ken HAESER. Got that for $7.50. Then we have Gargoyles number 10 original art cover by Ken HAESER, and we've got that for $7.50. Then you have Gargoyles number 7 original cover art by Ken HAESER. Got that for $7.50. Then we have Gargoyles number 11 original cover art by Ken HAESER, and we've got that for $7.50. All right. So then the last piece is Vampirella Dracula Rage number 2 original cover art by Ken HAESER, and we've got this one for $500. All right. So then, real quick, these are the sketch covers that are still available tonight. We have King Spawn number 10 signed with Spawn cover sketch by Ken HAESER. And we've got this one for $65. Yeah, that number 8 cover is insane, Alberto.
Man, I wish there was I'm going to have to ask my car guy. Well, the car goes down to BMW. I'm going to ask him, is there a way to like protect something that goes on that cover? Because every time I'm looking at this book now, I'm thinking of like just the black trunk of my car. Like the hood itself. Well, what do I care about the value? That car was paid for 15 years ago.
All right. So then we have Dawn of DC Primer number 1 signed with Flash and Superman cover sketch by Elvis Cardona. It's just a retail of $129.99. We have it at $50. I'm going to make this a bargain basement of the day. We're going to do this for $35.
Wow.
It's a good one.
Elvis, if you're still in the chat, this is a nice book, man. Really good job.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, there's no other show at 8, right?
No, we don't have another show till 10 o'clock.
All right, so this show will run a few minutes late. That's okay, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Preston.
And Preston
You got it,
claims.
Preston.
Nice.
Congrats, Preston.
Do you have something that you're going to come in with? Do you have like this week's original art that you're going to have?
No.
Okay.
No. I just figured since we got Ken, we want him to make money. Is that the Vampirella? All right, so show that.
Yeah. So, Vampirella Dracula Rage 2. This is the black and white line art, but we also have the Virgin regular as well.
So let's show that again because I'm going to do something.
So that's Vampirella Dracula Rage.
Yeah, I want Jay to show the original art. All right, so just because it's in 2 pieces, you'll have to maybe cut it to frame it. I guess that's what's going to need to be done, right, Ken?
If they got it.
All right, so this is what I'll do. How much was it?
$500.
I'll kick in $100 if somebody takes it.
So
if somebody buys it, it's $400. I'm kicking in $100.
Robbie, right fell out of the chair.
Robbie's like, oh my god, if you go to $399.99, I'll buy it.
I wish. Open on his wallet. Check.
Nick cuts art.
Cuts art prices, not actual.
Yeah, I cut the art prices. Wait a minute, what am I doing?
Any lower, and I'll get that text from the Dynamite board of directors.
All right, Robbie, $399.99. Okay, you can claim it now.
I'm gonna wait and let somebody else get a chance there.
49.
49.
49.
Very cool.
Auction starting at 11 cents.
11 cents?
11 cents. Do I have guts? I don't think I have the guts to do that. I don't think I have the guts. Where's the art at?
It's in there. Should be towards that. Let's see.
Do I have the guts to do this? Do I have the guts? Do I have?
Yes. Yes, Nick, you do.
I think you do.
You can do anything.
If me and Bueller can do the slingshot, you can do this, Nick. So there you go.
With Ken stepping away, I'll be finishing this. Oh,
go. All right. Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
We are going to start this at 11 cents.
Whoa.
Best offer starting at 11 cents. Go. and we got up to $11.11. Now we're up to $12.11. Nick is a proper Philly Italian. Come on, guys, keep it going. Let's get this up there. Come on, $12.11. Let's help Ken. Come on, we got to get one more. Corey Rustin at 100. Can we get 110? Anybody got 110? Can we do 110? 110. 2.25 from Mike Asbill. Sweet. Commander in Beef. Dwayne. Mike Asbill went a little bit higher than you. Guys, the best bid right now. All right, Corey comes in at 250. All right, 250. Can we get to 275? Anybody, 275. Come on. You're getting a published cover. You can frame it with the art, with the comic. We'll send you the comic with it.
Signed.
This way you don't end sign.
Mike is at 300.
And Mike comes in at 300. All right, nice. Mike, come on, 300. We got it, 300. Can we go 3 1/4? 3 1/4. Anybody right now? Let's get it to 3 1/4. Come on, 3 1/4. I'll do this too. I'll stop it at 375 and kick in $125. Wow. So if it gets to 375,
welcome to Friday on Monday. Thank you, Jay.
God, I'm broke. I get it, Corey. Hey, listen, I'll do time payments. I'll pay Ken now, and you guys can do time
payments. Why don't we just not have him do this rather than do the show? This seems much more effective.
Come on, guys. Let's get to 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Somebody, 3 1/4.
Come on, y'all.
Just a little bit more. I have a hard time paying 300 for a comic. I get it, Matt. This isn't for everybody. All right, come on, guys. We're going to do one more minute. Can we get to 3 1/4?
This is original published artwork, y'all. This is ridiculously cheap. Oh, my goodness.
It's a cover. It's not even the page. It's a cover. All right, we're down to 50 seconds, guys. Come on. Mike Asbill may be stealing it. I spent a ton of it. Corey, I get it. TJ, I wish it was Friday. 40 seconds, guys. Come on, 40 seconds. Come on.
Someone's going to get that at $300. That's wild.
Hey, you know what? If that's what happens, that's what happens. That means, we take it on the chin. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right.
There we go.
Deep pockets, get it, Mike. All right. We are at 3 1/4. Can we get to 350? Remember, 375 or 20 seconds from now takes it home. And remember, if I get
Marcus
to 8,
calling out the junkie alert. That's harsh, man. That's harsh.
If I get to when I get to 8 seconds, if you haven't put in a bid with the lag, that means you are too late. All right, 19, 18, 17.
Come on,
16, y'all. 15.
Yes.
14.
Let's do time this out 13, to get to the end here.
12. 11. I'm at 11, guys. 350. Come on. 350. It helps support Ken a little bit more. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations, Stevie B.
Yeah.
Because he can't resist a bargain. Where are we going? Hey, Mikhail, how are you, man? Good to see you.
We are going to stay on the air until we get 100 likes.
I'm cool with that.
We're not staying on the air until we get 100 likes. We'll stay on the air until we get to 99 likes.
Robbie cracks open a Red Bull. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that would make Robbie hate us.
CBD, that's nice, man. That's really, really nice.
All right.
Congratulations.
So, you know what? We are. Hey,
mine doesn't always. Harper said.
What's
you know, I got to tell you, if Beck Harper does win it, it's going to look like a setup.
99 likes. Good night, everybody.
I'm pulling for Matt Carper.
All right, so
that's the type of guy you are.
All right, so let's. Yeah, Jay, you ready, buddy? Let's do it, man. Let's see it. Let's see who does it.
Who does what?
Wins.
No. Let's sell a little bit more first. Get a Rex cap.
Dude, all right. I mean, we've done like
they do that Rex cap stuff.
Do that Rex cap.
We're trying to get some money.
All right. So here we go. Final Rex cap. King Spawn number 10 signed with Spawn cover sketch by Ken HAESER. We've got it for $65.
Actually, since Mikhail is here, real quick, just go over the covers that haven't sold in case he wants to buy one now and support Ken.
All right.
Let's get to the covers.
So Gargoyles.
Oh, yeah, Mikhail, enter the drawing for the free cover.
All right, so Gargoyles Dark Ages #1 original cover art by Ken HAESER. We have this available for $750. Then we've got Gargoyles #8 original cover art by Ken HAESER. And we've got this for $750.
I love that one. I love that one.
That's my favorite.
Then
I tell you what, if somebody buys the #7, I'll kick in $50. It'll be $700.
Oh wow!
Well, wait, this one is
Whichever one's on the wall.
so. Let me see. This one is 8 or 9.
Which one's that, Ken? Do you know?
That one
This
right
one's
there?
number 8.
Okay. So whoever buys the Gargoyles 8, I'll kick in $50. So it'll cost you $700, not $750.
All right. So then we have
Yes, the #8 one, the one that's from the Marvel 25th anniversary design. Yes, I'm old. I remember that's the Marvel 25th anniversary design.
I remember those.
I tell you what,
I love
Alberto, since you bought one, Mikhail's broke after OX. I don't blame you, man. It happens. Alberto, you can pick which one you want, 7 or 8, and I'll kick in $50.
Wow.
Man.
all right. So, all right, Alberto, let me know. All right. So then next up we have Gargoyles #10 original cover art by Ken HAESER, and we've got that for $750. Then Gargoyles #7 original cover art by Ken HAESER, and we've got that for $750. And then Gargoyles #11 original cover art, and we've got that for $750 as well. And
MegaCon Police roughed me up. Oh my god.
yeah, right. All right, so then
Alberto, but it's for a good cause. It's going to Ken. This isn't even like it helps me. It helps Ken.
True.
So
Stop tempting me, Nick. You're
that's what I'm saying. That's what
Come on,
I'm
y'all.
saying.
Ken just got over an ear infection for y'all to be here. Come on. Let's help him out.
Yeah, he had COVID 2 weeks ago. Then he got an ear infection.
Yeah. I should be home in bed.
Exactly. We will get TJ. We will get you a blank Darkwing one way or the other. One way or the other, TJ.
I got a lot of whiteout, so let's do it.
Remember color forms? Can't we just cover it?
so you won't send over the blanks, but you'll white out a perfectly good cover. I got you.
That's why I picked up the Lord of the Jungle. I even showed up for a Monday show. That is true. Alberto did come in for a Monday show.
We did. We appreciate you, Alberto.
The Lord of the Jungle covers.
It's so stylistically beautiful, you know. I mean, it's well thought out. So Alberto definitely got something that's unique and beautiful. But Stevie B got the steal of the night.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
Come on, guys, let's pick it up. Mikhail, 20% down. I'll give Ken the money, and then you can pay me over 60 days. All right, let's finish up.
All right, so it's time for the drawing. All right, the big one, the big mamma jamma. All right, here we go. Darkwing Duck original art by Ken HAESER. Who's walking away with this
An
one?
actual cover. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, let's see what happens. Negative space cover.
Bar-Lord.
Bar-Lord, congrats, bro. You got the big one.
Are you guys sure it wasn't Matt Carper that was supposed to?
Yeah, I think that was Matt Carper, that one, right? Did I read that?
I disavow anything about this conversation at this point. I have nothing to do with it. But
let's run that again.
Until Robbie's name shows up. And just
These
keep running
drawings
again and
are
again and
still
again.
real to me, damn it.
Matt, the fates hate you. I don't know, buddy. I never win anything either. So I want to thank our friend Ken HAESER for coming out.
Hold on. Since we got over 50 likes, we're going to do one more giveaway. Spin it one more time. We're going to give away the cover up for Lord of the Jungle. So let's.
Oh, cool.
If you have entered, go ahead. We'll do it one more time. Pull it up. Let's do it.
Good luck, everybody.
Marcus!
Hey.
Oh, Marcus!
Marcus, not a
Listen,
give.
Alberto
Marcus,
should
I'm
win.
sorry, not a giveaway for you. I'm going to need 11 cents.
Yeah, right? Don't worry, dude. I have a dime and a penny in my console. It'll be fine.
Congratulations. Okay, now Marcus has been like part of the group since the beginning, so really appreciate it.
Can I sell to Alberto?
That's between you and Alberto. We don't want to have nothing to do with
it.
We do not want to be involved. Trust me, I got enough to do in the course of a day. But I do want to thank our buddy Ken HAESER for coming out. It's always fun when you come out, and I know the group loves it. Of course, John, as always, Jay for pushing the buttons in the back.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Thank
Wait,
Robbie
I
for
thought we're
joining
going to
us.
9 o'clock. There's no show till 10.
Nick.
I bet you don't have any more free stuff to give away.
Alberto said $11.11.
I think that's a good offer, Alberto.
Matt Carper, my odds suck.
So since there isn't a show until 10, I just wanted to show you all the thumbnail to let you know what the Devil's Advocates was going to be for tonight.
Sure. There you go.
I don't regret that headshot at all.
Right. All right. So that is at 10 o'clock on the EXP. And Robbie, what do you got going?
Doing?
Nothing tonight. Yeah, whereas at MegaCon, so we didn't have time to do. Yeah,
it's going to dry out, man.
Tonight after this, Ken will be detailing my car.
So again, we'll be back Wednesday at 7 for an hour of comic book collectibles. Robbie, Amy, and I will be back at noontime on PCP. Talk about the topic of the day, and then of course Nick will be on at 7 p.m. on Friday Eastern time for the original art show. So there you go. All right, that's right, Marcus. Now you have to fill out a form.
Yeah, everybody who claims stuff, please.
Punctuation and spelling do
Amy's
count.
going to need you guys to fill out forms.
All right. So, Action Jackson, greatest movie ever, Barbara.
I know. Action Jackson.
You should go watch it right now, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you, everybody.
Robbie has an Action Jackson figure.
See you Friday, bud. We are leaving.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks again.
Elvis has left the building. Elvis the artist, too.
Yeah, Elvis the artist is out. Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Thanks, Jay.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.